Hey, what's up, ghouls and gals? We are starting our week of Giallo January here on the channel, and I am so excited because this is a genre of film that I feel very passionate about, and there's so many more films that I wanted to dive into and suggest to you guys. I already did a Giallo week a couple years ago, so I will leave the playlist link down below. But today I want to bring you 5 Giallo films that I genuinely think you should be putting on your radar and watching immediately, especially if you're just trying to get into the genre. This week I will also be doing 2 movie reviews for The Cat O' Nine Tails from 1971 and Lizard in a Woman's Skin from 1971, and if you follow me on Patreon, you will be able to watch the movies in full. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, check out all of my links down below if you'd like to see any more of me or support the channel any further. I desperately want to remake and redo this whole space. Let me know some suggestions that you may have. I really like the floating the wall mounted DVD shelves, but I can't find, I was lucky enough to find all of these at Goodwill. I just don't know what to do with this space, and I feel like in this year, in the new year, I want to spruce things up seriously. So let me know if you maybe have any suggestions. Anyways, let's dive into 5 Giallo films that you need to put on your radar immediately. I will also leave a letterboxd list linked down below. Let's first start off with The Psychic from 1977. A clairvoyant woman discovers a skeleton in a wall in her husband's house and seeks to find the truth about what happened to the victim. In the early 90s, Quentin Tarantino announced that he would be directing a remake with Bridget Fonda starring. It failed to even go into development. However, a 7-note theme song used in The Psychic is used in the climax of Kill Bill Volume 1. Moving on to The Case of the Bloody Iris from 1972. Having recently escaped the clutches of her ex-husband's sex cult, a beautiful model is stalked by a masked killer whose previous victims include the former occupants of her new apartment. This was referenced in Brian De Palma's Dress to Kill from 1980, and during the opening credits, a girl is walking down the street, and a movie poster is shown for Scorpio Arturo Clint Eastwood, which is an Italian poster for 1971's Dirty Harry. I love little Easter eggs like that. At number 3, we have possibly my favorite Dario Argento film in Tenebrae. From 1982, an American novelist visiting Rome to promote his latest book is stalked and harassed by an obsessed fan who was committing a string of murders that appeared to be tributes to his work. The word tenebrae is a Latin Italian term meaning darkness or shadows, inspired after Dario Argento was stalked by a fan. Tenebrae has arguably some of the greatest scenes, the greatest bloody scenes. Some of the most beautiful but bloody scenes in a film, I feel like, come from Tenebrae. We will be talking more about Dario Argento in our movie review for The Cat O' Nine Tails on Wednesday, but let's move on for now. Up next, we have Torso from 1973, when the University of Perugia is rocked by a string of murders. Committed with red and black scarves, 4 co-eds retreat to a countryside villa where the killer is closer than they think. And during production, none of the cast was told who the killer was, and because of the amount of red herrings in the film, so many of the actresses were convinced the wrong person was the killer the entire time, and I kind of love that mystery aspect while filming. And finally, I would be kicking myself in the butt if I did not recommend this film. Last up here, we have What Have You Done to Solange from 1972. A teacher who was having an affair with one of his students is reluctant to present an alibi when his lover witnesses the first in a series of murders connected to their school. And despite a co-star listing, Camille Keaton has no dialogue throughout the film whatsoever. And when you can really portray a character and give a whole, I don't know, just make you feel like the character is fleshed out with no dialogue, I think that is talent right there. Anyways, let me know which of these films you've seen, you've heard of. If you want to dive more into Giallo, if you really like Giallo, just let me know your opinion about this genre as a whole. I'm very excited to do a few movie reviews. I don't often do full movie reviews anymore, but that's something that I wanted to dive back into this year. So on Wednesday, join me for a movie review of The Cat O' Nine Tails from 1971, and then on Friday for Lizard and a Woman's Skin from 1971 as well. So on that note, check out all of my links down below if you'd like to follow the list on Letterboxd. I will include all of the films that I mentioned in my first Giallo recommendations video, but I'll leave you there and I will see you guys Wednesday. Don't forget to check out Patreon if you would like to watch the full films along with me there. Also, all of the films from our film fest are still up for free on the free tier. So I'll see you then. Sayonara, Spooky fam.